It's hard to believe that it's been nearly a year and a half since the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass began, but here we are, 5 waves in with one final one to go. And there's still so many great tracks that deserve to be in it. I've already made a few videos like this where I talk about which tracks from certain games I think deserve to make it, but since it's the last wave, I'm just going to combine all the games together and give you one track from each that I think deserves a spot the most. Super Mario Kart's tracks are pretty well known to be either average or just bad. The only interesting one in my opinion is Rainbow Road, and that of course is already in the game. But if I have to pick one, I guess I would go with Koopa Beach 1 or 2. Not that they're good or anything, but I love beach tracks, so maybe them being remade will make them less annoying in 8 Deluxe. There's actually a lot of Mario Kart 64 tracks that aren't in 8 Deluxe, and I think most of them deserve a spot, but I think this has to go to Bowser's Castle. Considering it's arguably the best track in the game, it's also one of the best Bowser's Castles and seems to be a universally loved track. It was also in Mario Kart Wii, where it was one of the best tracks in the game in my opinion. It looks really good in Wii, and I think it would look fantastic on Switch. Sadly, I really can't see this happening since we haven't gotten a single Bowser's Castle track in the first 5 waves, but hey, a man can dream. We've seen what Nintendo can do with these Super Circuit tracks. They basically made brand new tracks with the likes of Ribbon Road, Snowland, etc. And the obvious answer for the next track I think should be its version of Rainbow Road. This is a very underrated one, partly because Super Circuit is an underrated game. Even though it's flat, it's still a ton of fun, mostly due to the jump pads on the edge of the road. This is also why I don't expect this one to be in the Booster Course Pass, because I don't think they want to have to remake this one with all the jump pads and having to work those in with the different physics 8 Deluxe has. Obviously, there's still more GBA ones that would be great, especially Sky Garden. I feel like that one would be great on Switch for sure. No chance they would ruin that. It took forever to get a GameCube track, but when we got it, it was worth the wait. And we got the best one in the last wave in Daisy Cruiser, but for Wave 6, I would really love to see Wario Coliseum, which has never been remade. Such a shame too, because this is one of the better Double Dash tracks. I'd be very interested to see if they kept it at 2 laps or shortened it down to 1, which I don't think would make sense, but it wouldn't surprise me. But the fact that this hasn't been remade since it came out 20 years ago is still mind-boggling because it's just iconic. They need to do the right thing and just bring it back already. An honorable mention goes to DK Mountain, who a lot of people think is the best Double Dash track. It's not, but it's still great and I'd be really happy with it. I feel like Airship Fortress for DS is one of the more obvious ones. Everybody has been predicting this track to come back ever since the Booster Course Pass was announced. It's a fan favorite, and with it having a tour remake, it seemed like a guarantee. But here we are a year and a half later and it's nowhere to be seen. It even got a remake in Mario Kart 7, and it was great in that game too. So I really don't see any reason why it won't be in the Booster Course Pass. I think the community can agree it's the most deserving one. An honorable mention is Delfino Square. It's another one I thought would be in it by now, but no, Mario Circuit was a much better choice. I'm very thankful we've gotten so many of the great Wii tracks, but there's still one very obvious one besides Rainbow Road that I think people have wanted since the start, and that's Toad's Factory. It's just such a unique idea and execution for a track, and it's fun from start to finish. And not to mention that incredible song it has. I can't even imagine how awesome that would be. And yes, Rainbow Road is a better track, but at this point we've only gotten one Rainbow Road, so I'd honestly rather see Toad's Factory. I debated putting Rosalina's Ice World from Mario Kart 7, since I do think that one is very underrated, but I'd honestly rather see Wario Shipyard. I never really hear this one get talked about at all, which is a shame because it's a legitimately good track. Driving through sunken pirate ships and avoiding swinging anchors is unique and fun, and I think it would be a blast in 8 Deluxe. So I know there's people that want me to include Tour in this, and that's fair since many Tour tracks have been added, but I think it wouldn't be fair to Tour because I simply don't play it enough to know its Nitro tracks. So please forgive me for there not being a Tour track on this list, and comment down below which one you'd like to see. Thanks for watching this video everyone. Let me know in the comments which tracks you want to see in the final wave coming at the end of the year. I know they won't be the same as mine, so I'm interested to see your picks. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Mario Kart content and of course Booster Course Pass news. Thanks for your support and have a great day.